There is a fringe.
Yeah.
We don't know the day or the hour, and we don't. Nobody's got any special insight. It's a secret. Apparently only God the Father knows.
Look, when you live in this world and suddenly someone tells you you're about to be taken physically out of this world, then knowing the day is like hitting the jackpot. However, it saddens me that even though Jesus himself said, no one knows the day and the hour, why do we think that we need to know? It sends a clear message. We're not supposed to deal with the actual date.
But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
What are the times and seasons?
That's a very good question, Becky. I'm glad you asked. In 1 Thessalonians 5, 1-2, Paul is telling us the rapture will occur during the times and seasons. The times and seasons are the 7 major Jewish holy days the Jews celebrate every year. These are Passover, Shavuot, Chag Hamazot, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Yom Kippur, and Rosh Hashanah. Believe it or not, Jesus gives us the exact year, month, day, and hour of the rapture. This information is found in Revelation chapter 6:12. Because it is cryptic, many people read right over it. I will decrypt it for you. When he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth. The black sun is a total solar eclipse. The blood moon is a total lunar eclipse. Having both a total solar eclipse and total lunar eclipse pair does not happen very often. This type of eclipse is called a syzygy eclipse. Jesus will come in the clouds and gather his elect on a day of a total lunar eclipse. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven. And he shall send his angels. And they will gather his elect from one end of heaven to the other. This event is the rapture. Jesus told us the rapture will occur at the total lunar eclipse. Paul told us the rapture will occur on one of the feast days of the Lord.
Well, even the idiom of, no man knows the day or the hour, the idiom of as a thief in the night, they in that day would have absolutely understand exactly what Jesus was saying when he uses those expressions. They knew it was literally going to be as a thief in the night, and it would be in the night, which again was why they had to have oil in their lamps and their lamps lit, so that it would not be as a thief. They were ready. They were dressed and ready.
Now, for the third clue here, as I was saying before, Jesus is making an analogy. A human father and a human son of a Galilean wedding. And here, we know that angels know the day of the rapture. Satan knows the day of the rapture. And good angels and bad angels know the day of the rapture. So with that, I'm going to end this video, but I'm going to show you another clip. This is the last clip I'm going to show you. This is the third clue. And so when I come back in my next video, what we're going to do is we're going to line all the clues up together. And I have actually AI generated that actual eclipse date. It's going to show you exactly where it's at. It's going to give you the date. It's going to give you the time. It's going to give you the minute. And it's going to give you the second. That's how accurate math is. Remember what I said? 1 plus 1 equals 2. What does that mean? 1 plus 1 means when you get the right math, all you have to do is the math. You'll get the right answer every single time. 1 plus 1 equals 2 1,000 times. Do it again 1,000,000,000 times. It's always going to equal 2. So you want to get the right math. And so this is how we get the right math. We get the right math by getting the correct data. We don't pull numbers out of the air. We don't twist the numbers. We don't manipulate the numbers. The numbers in the Bible are solid. They can't be moved. They can't be manipulated. They can't be changed. So watch this clip for the third clue, and I'll see you in my next video. May God bless you and keep you safe.
To fully understand the depths of what Jesus could have revealed to the Galileans regarding how and why he would return in the last days, we must understand the unique culture to whom he was speaking. We need to see the Messiah through their eyes.
There's got to be a pattern here.
And there was. Pieces to a puzzle that formed a prophetic timeline woven throughout the ancient scriptures that directly references an ancient Galilean ceremony, a ceremony that was passed on through generations to foretell how and why Christ will return in the last days of the world. And of all the ancient ceremonies this secret could have been hiding, it was discovered within a one-of-a-kind wedding. A wedding that contains a series of customs that would unfold over an entire year, revealing a chronological sequence of events that perfectly aligns with the recorded biblical prophecies leading to the second coming of Christ.
When the groom presents the cup, she now has the choice as to whether or not she will accept or reject this proposal for marriage.
The moment the cup is handed to the bride, she's given all power to stop the wedding by pushing the cup back and rejecting the bridegroom.
Contrary to all other wedding customs in the Middle East, the bride in a Galilean wedding possessed the final authority. She alone had the power to accept or reject the offer from the groom. The betrothal could not be completed without her willing acceptance to drink from the cup of wine. But on this day, during this betrothal, the bride accepts. But the conclusion of the betrothal was merely the first step on a years-long journey to an unimaginable conclusion.
Now the betrothal ceremony is finished, and the families, rejoicing, partying in the streets, go back to their houses. But this is just the beginning now of an entire year of preparations that goes into making the way for the wedding.
And though technically the bride and groom are now united as one under a new covenant, The real work only now begins. The groom must leave his betrothed, where they will live apart until the day of their wedding feast. In fact, the groom is now responsible for all of the preparations for the day he will be reunited with his bride. Over the following months, he will acquire materials to build a new room onto his father's house. And this is where things get very interesting. Typically, in Galilee, around 1 year would pass while preparations were being made for the wedding feast at the father's house. But recently uncovered evidence has exposed new insight that is sending shockwaves throughout the theological community. During this entire process to now, neither the groom nor the bride actually knew when the day or the hour of the wedding would take place.
The exact minute of the actual ceremony of the wedding was not known.
Yeah, the bride just did not know the day or the hour that her bridegroom was coming, so she always had to be ready.
In fact, no one in the entire town knew. No one, that is, except for one person.
No one knew the day or the hour of this wedding. Not the son, not anyone else. Only the father of the bridegroom.
Only the father of the groom knew the day and the hour that the wedding would take place. The one who read the conditions on behalf of his son during the betrothal. The one that provided payment to obtain a bride for his son. He, and he alone, holds the secret to when the wedding will take place, the hour that his son can retrieve his bride.
The bridegroom is finished with the feast. He's finished putting it together. He's got the room built. He calls upon his father to inspect it all, which is more of a formality. And the father finally says, "Yes, son, it's ready to go." The son says, "I want my bride." And the father says, "I'll tell you when."
And although the groom has now completed the preparations, he still has to wait for the moment that his father would tell him to go get his bride. And during this same time, the bride would also be prepared and waiting, equally as eager to be united forever with her beloved. But as the sun sets on the town this evening, the time of waiting is nearly finished. The darkness of night approaches. Jesus, returning as a thief in the night to those unprepared in the last days, appears self-explanatory. And for years, theologians interpreted the meaning at face value. But you see, in ancient Galilee, we know that only the father of the groom knew the day and the hour that the wedding would take place. But what researchers have now discovered is that the hour would be in the middle of the night.
Well, even the idiom of, no man knows the day or the hour, the idiom of as a thief in the night, they in that day would have absolutely understand exactly what Jesus was saying when he uses those expressions. They knew it was literally going to be as a thief in the night, and it would be in the night, which again was why they had to have oil in their lamps and their lamps lit, so that it would not be as a thief. They were ready. They were dressed and ready.
This was the ultimate surprise twist on the Galilean wedding. And Jesus, who lived among them for years, knew this all too well, that the groom would come for the bride in the middle of the night.
He is speaking as a bridegroom to his bride, and they knew it. They knew it because this was the culture of that day. It is so tragic, for lack of a better word. They don't understand the profound depth of the culture. You cannot separate the culture from the Gospels. If you take the culture out of the Gospels, you virtually gut out the entire meaning of it.